The morning session, it was very great because having learned from the Willow Church, from the first speaker, that leadership is about sacrifice, leadership is about being with the people, and also by the second speaker, which was also very crucial about identity, and that you really have to go down and be with those people for you to understand how we can lead our people. It's really taught me a lot, because as leaders in this country, it is time they understood the importance of being with the people so that they could know how now to lead the people in the right way.
So as a leader, coming to GLS is the ability of just being able to sharpen each other, to listen to other leaders' experiences, and above all, just hear God for yourself.
I've learned so much, and in fact, now that it's my first time to come to GLS, I'm really motivated to be coming now and again, so that I learn more and get more information on how to impact the society as a whole.
Leadership is a crucial aspect in changing society. So for you to really understand what your people are going through, you have to move away from your comfort zone. And sometimes you are forced to stay with the very uncomfortable things if really you have to achieve the objective of leading your people in the right way.
GLS has really impacted me in a very huge way. Like, okay, I was struggling for my employment, but what I learned from TDJs about taking risks really impacted me in a huge way. Because he said that when we fear taking risks, we never grow. And when we realize we're in a comfort zone, that's the wrong point to be in. And so that's when I risked and started my own business. And now it's 2 years old and it's really thriving.
GLS has been a place for benchmarking, where we have different speakers, well selected, who have succeeded, and they are able to tell the secret of their success. So for me, it has been a source of benchmarking, a source of inspiration for what I do, and especially in helping transforming communities.
The one thing about GLS, it gives you basics on life. I keep telling my husband, it gives you, it makes godliness beautiful. You know, it's showing you that the results of following and you know, being faithful in godliness has results, you know, being hardworking and many other things, you know, skills that you need in life. And so I feel like it impacts the Christian fully to be efficient in the world out there.
GLS is for everybody, because as we learned from Herbert, he was empowered when he was 10 years, is when he found his leadership skills. And from that time, he learned more and more, and he's still empowering people. So GLS is for young, even secondary school, in university, in profession. So it is for everybody.
Yeah, I enjoyed listening to Bill, and especially when you talked about the chair time, the 15-minute break where you just sit and listen and reflect. That was my highlight of the morning.
My favorite speaker was Bill Hybels. I really enjoy listening to him because he's very practical. He gives examples that are very relatable. You know, he talks about the common things that we know, thank you, you know, welcome, etiquette, but it comes out in an amazing way. He also has a wealth of experience because of his age and running the big church. And for me, I've really enjoyed gleaning points from him.
Well, for me, I really like the fact that he summarized, you know, he's now been 40 more years in ministry, and he's kind of summarizing what he's gotten out of it. So for many of us, we're in the middle of ministry or we're at the end of ministry, and we too need to summarize what are we getting out of what God is saying. I love it when he talked about the necessary endings. What is God, different story God is saying for us now, because a lot of us are in transition. So it's a good review to just kind of ask ourselves the right questions and who are we depositing into as we move on to the next thing. So I enjoyed it thoroughly.
And a personal takeaway is to take some time away and reflect and do this both the daily 15 minutes reflection, which I've started, but also just some time to think about how is God finishing writing this chapter and what's the intro to the next chapter. So I appreciated that particular takeaway.
I've just been challenged on always looking back from where I'm coming from and all the people who've invested in my life and also investing in other people's lives. So that's what I'm going to do. Always planting a seed in other people's lives.
So for me, I'm excited. I'm learning a lot. And I think what I'm taking home with me is to depend on God's story. He's a good story writer. So if I can just submit to that in whatever season that I'm at, I'm good to go. So I'm looking forward to the next session.
I really want to appreciate the time that they have took to organize this. It was a successful event, and most importantly, the message that has been drawn home to all these leaders who are here today about being important people in society, leading from behind, leading also from the front, but with the people, and not conflicting as what we have seen in this society of ours.
We need, as a country, to grow, to move from the level that we are in to the next. We really need to grow, and I feel GLS offers, it loads you, even with stuff, to last you for a very long time, to last you for a lifetime. So wherever you are, tafadhali, come for GLS. It's worth your time.
Ningependa kuinvite mavijana wote wenye wako huku kwa mtaa wakam watendini ni leadership, ni poa sana, itawabuild, itawajenga.
Now GLS is a place for benchmarking. This is a place for learning. This is a place for inspiration. So this is a place the young aspiring leaders need to attend, need to come.
I'd like to tell everyone, karibu sana. If you're a born leader, a leader who's been called out by others, please come. Come and just experience. We have another one in October. Purpose and come.